Hey, welcome back to Quarantine Cooking. We got an eggplant. We know how much y'all love eggplants, huh? What we're gonna do is we're gonna take this here eggplant, we're gonna turn it into a caponata. So caponatas, it's actually an Italian version of ratatouille. We all love that rat from Disney. He does a great job. He does some cooking for some French people, makes a great thing. So we're gonna do the same thing, a little bit sweet and sour style for Italy. Italy. You know what I mean. We got these eggplants here. Been in the bottom of the fridge for like a month, who knows, right? Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna take these eggplants, we're gonna peel them down, huh? And then we're gonna put some salt on them. You wanna salt the eggplants? We all know y'all out there like salting your eggplants. Yeah, it's an emoji for a reason, huh? Hey! Alright, nobody likes a little hair on the end of the eggplant anyways, right? Chop the tips off. Not that I suggest chopping the tip of your eggplant off, but it just makes it a little easier for when you gotta shave it. We're gonna go dry rub on this one. We don't need any extra lube. We're just gonna take the sweat that it's naturally producing out of its pores and use it for shaving. And we wanna make sure that we get all that color out. We're gonna take the eggplant, we're gonna dice it. We're gonna salt it, we're gonna let it marinate for about an hour, okay? It's gonna make a great caponata. Now we're gonna dice. And we're gonna put this in the strainer. We're just gonna salt it. Now that we're getting a little closer to dinner time service, perfectly acceptable to make yourself a drink. So we're gonna take our bullet rye cube here, right? We're gonna use this jigger here purely for aesthetics. Measuring, it's the end of the world. Orange bitters, Angostura, swivel, and salud. And then I like to give it a little sip. And then a little bit of a listen. Yeah. Sounds like First Press if Fate's Got a Driver. Back in the day when we won't go there. Julienning is basically just doing long, thin style slices, preferably thinner. And we're gonna saute these up. Celery is next. You want to get these as thin as you can. Kind of like that. Always be real careful when slicing anything because it's already a fucking pandemic. Last thing you need is to get into the ER with a bunch of coronas in there. The key to like really getting these to where you want them is to make them transparent. That way they still have like that texture. Turn this boy on high. Always use cast iron to slice these olives. I hate slicing olives. You gotta be really careful because you gotta fine slice them. So now we're going to add just the olive oil, celery, and onion. Shouldn't really be using a knife to do this, but it's my fucking restaurant. It's always good to have a little mixing bowl. We're gonna mix the tomatoes, the olives, add the celery and onion once they start getting a little more transparent. They don't need as much cooking, they're already pretty soft. Fresh capers. Oh yeah. A little mix with your knife because you're a psycho. Yes, just like that. Gonna add some salt to this, pepper. Mix them up. I get my hands in there. Pasta fagioli, gabagoole, Italiano. That's enough of that. Wonderful. We're gonna drain some of this here eggplant. So we need a fresh towel, almost like Lamaze. Some of that extra juice out, we're gonna drain it. You don't want it to be super wet. These are like little spongies. Little tiny sponge boys. Give them a little extra push, you know? It's like a baby little eggplant who's been pulled from Mother Earth. We're showing him his first steps into mature life. Got a lot of pepper on that last bite. Getting hot. Add these big boys. Right on top. Should be getting close to finished. So these guys are starting to burn a little bit. We're just gonna give them a little bit of a flip. Some encouragement. Son of a! Come on! Ow! Oh! Hey, yeah, alright, so let's go finish this. We're gonna let this cook for about 5 minutes. Alexa! Set an alarm for 5 minutes!
5 minutes. Starting now.
Red wine vinegar and sugar. It's also vegan, so it's healthy. All right, taste test. Take a bite.
Oh, really hot.
It's not that hot. It's pretty hot. Last but not least, I cut some basil up, let it dry overnight. Add that as like a little bit of a garnish. Basil makes everything better. Basil always introduces a nice, like, sweet, aromatic, floral flavor to any dish. We're gonna add the cavatelli to the caponata and make a little Sicilian caponata pasta. And then bring it to the person you love most in the world, that you love spending your quarantine with.
Aww.
Love you, baby.
Love you.
Cheers.